Yo YouTube, what is up? It's your dude PinoE here. Today's gonna be a short video, but there's some dope pieces I want to talk about. So if you're in the squad, hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe. Now let's take a look at a reminder for tomorrow's releases. We got two drops for tomorrow, and the first are the Adidas EQT Support ADV Primeknit, dropping for $140, and here's a list of the stores that you can find them in the USA and internationally. Sorry Team Canada, but our retailers just aren't giving the info that I need to keep you in the loop. Next up, we got the Adidas EQT Support 9317 releasing for $180, and again, here's a list of retailers you can find them at. I do expect both these pairs will probably sell out pretty quickly, so good luck. One last thing before we move on to sneaker news. I mentioned that the PG1 Time to Shine are dropping on Friday for $110 in men's sizing, which is still true, but if you're in Team Small Feet, you can actually find these available right now on Nike.com for $95. Let's start today off with Adidas, and first up, we have the official images of the Adidas NMD City Sock 2 Primeknit. This pair here comes dressed in a navy blue Primeknit upper featuring white detailing around the sock liner and a circular pattern on the forefoot with a tan leather heel tab and translucent outsole. While there's no exact date yet known, you can expect these to release sometime this spring with a $180 price tag. So I guess this is some good news for the Boost lovers out there. Earlier today, Adidas' senior concept designer gave us some teaser images of the My Adidas Ultra Boost. From what was shared, it looks like you'll have the option of multicolored uppers along with the choice of a white or black outsole, but there's no word yet known if colored Boost will be available. There's also no exact date when these will hit My Adidas, but it shouldn't be too far out. So what do y'all think? Let me know in the comments below if anyone out there is excited about this. And actually, while we're talking about customization, what do y'all think about the idea of Jordan Brand letting us customize our favorite models? I'm against it. Don't ask me why. I don't have a reason. I just don't like the idea. Next up, we have a couple unique looking Adidas NMD R1s exclusive to JD Sports and women. From the front half of the shoes, the two pairs look no different than the majority of NMDs which have released. However, the back half features something we haven't seen yet. The heel of each pair features a rubberized overlay which adds a protective type webbing. It's also hard to tell from the images, but the rear EVA insert doesn't appear to be plastic but rather white boost. Interesting shoe, and if you want them then head over to JD Sports website now and they'll cost you 100 British pounds. And last up for Adidas, we got the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 version 2 cream white. We detailed this shoe quite a while back and confirmed the pair will come in both adult sizes for $220 and infant sizes for $140, and it looks like we might have an actual date. Although this still hasn't been confirmed by Adidas, the release date for these is rumored for April 29th. Also what I heard, and I'll try to confirm this too, is that we could probably expect to see these drop in around the same numbers we saw for the Zebras. So good luck. That sucks, but I'll let you know when I hear more. Let's head over to Nike, and first up, let's start with a look at another upcoming Nike PG1. This pair comes in a simple glacier gray upper with armory blue speckling, branding, and outsole. Stay tuned for more images, but if you like these, mark down May 19th on the calendar and put $110 aside. While everyone is waiting for the Supreme up-tempos, the red and white up-tempos, or the reflective black up-tempos, here's another one. This pair comes in a simple black leather perforated upper with hyperpink piping. I'm pretty sure hyperpink textile was on sale because Nike bought it all up, and they're really throwing it on as many silhouettes as they can. But hey, Team Small Feet, if you like these, you can find these on April 1st for $130. Next up for Nike, we got the official images of the Mark Newson Nike Lab Air VaporMax. The pair is inspired by the traditional moccasin, with the upper constructed of Nike's Flyknit technology in a Rio teal colorway, with full-grain Vachetta tan leather construction. Completing the look on the shoe, it all sits on the VaporMax air bubbles. I like what Nike tried doing here. I think this shoe has potential, but this particular colorway was a swing and a miss. What makes it even worse to me is that they drop on Air Max Day for an incredible $275. Now these right here, yo squad, these right here are dope. Yes, I know they're very similar to the Combs des Garçons collab, but that blacked out VaporMax bubble is way too dope, and I'm a little pissed off. There's really not much I could say about this pair. It's a triple black VaporMax with black Flyknit and a black air bubble, but they release on March 26th for $190. The part that pisses me off is that these will be dropping only at select Nike Lab locations. Make sure you stay tuned for more. If anything changes with the locations, I'll definitely let you all know. Back in '87, MJ played in a North Carolina vs UCLA Alumni game, and this pair up on screen pays tribute to that game. In that game, MJ wore the Air Jordan 2 in a white, varsity red, and black colorway, which featured Carolina blue on the heel. One other feature worth noting is that the pair's heels will read MJ on one and 6/28/87 on the other, as a nod to the date the game was played. No idea on the release just yet, but the retail will be $190. And finally, this last bit of news goes out to everyone who keeps yelling Jordan Brand is dead. Dead brands usually go out of business and don't break their own records, but that's exactly what the Air Jordan 11 Space Jam did. During Nike's fiscal 2017 Q3 earnings call, Nike brand president Trevor Edwards told us just how successful this release was. Keep in mind, Nike doesn't usually provide us with how many pairs of each model were sold, but as per Trevor Edwards, the Space Jam 11 was the largest and most successful shoe launch in the history of Nike. Now, I'm sure the experts will chime in below in the comments on why Jordan Brand is dead, so I'm looking forward to reading them. And that does it for today's video, everyone. If you enjoyed it, and I hope you did, hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe, join the squad. If you have something to say, leave it in the comments below, and I'm out.